did a video there. It was your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Of course, we're live 365 days a year, 7 days a week. Of course, I'm Mitch. We got Rod and Brian with us, as we do every day. We have no excuses, just free picks. Not looking for a popular opinion here. Of course, we always try and make friends, but we're not going to change who we are or what we do or be fake or any of those things. What you see is pretty much what you get. What you hear is pretty much what you get. Call it the unfiltered edition.
I think you're in a Monday mood today.
No, I'm not in a Monday. I'm not in a Monday mood at all. I'm actually in a Friday mood. Things are going great and everything's all systems go. I showed you guys the mock-ups of the new websites, and I can say with 100% confidence, nobody else out there has anything remotely even in the ballpark of what we're going to be doing. So it's like
the best I've seen ever.
It's bad news for all the other sites out there. Whether you're just in sports handicapping, sports betting, sports information, any of that stuff, you guys are in deep doo-doo. And it's like, I like that. Most people know, people are like, oh, you should just celebrate your own successes, whatever. But it's like me, I'm super competitive, and that's just the way I am with my business. And
I'm super competitive in everything.
Yeah. So Andrew C. thinks that we should just forget that nobody is here yet, and we should just start giving him plays. Meanwhile, this guy has never bought a premium pick, never supported us in any way, and likely hasn't even hit the thumbs up, right?
If he doesn't want to wait, just tune in on
just go to one of those other shows. They got 7 minutes of whatever. There's plenty of other shows out there. This just isn't your place, and we're cool with that. It's not personal, whatever. Well, maybe it is, but it's like, I'm cool with it. It's like, but you think I'm just going to cater to you? That's not going to happen. And obviously, you don't know me, That's what you think. It's ridiculous. Anyways, some people are just sad, man. But anyways, man, I'm really not in a Monday mood. Yeah, this guy's got to go. We don't have to worry about you. I'm a little worried about the Hawks tonight. I took the Hawks in my video, but man, if I would have waited, I probably would have taken the Bucks. I don't have a premium play on that game, but I gotta say, I've never been less confident in one of my video picks than that one. Where it's like, oof, I got a bad feeling about it.
I got a good feeling.
About the Hawks?
Or
about me feeling bad about it?
I can't. It's ridiculous. It's my NBA playoff game of the year, so I can't say anything.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a great contest.
I think I honestly think we have the potential to see the blowout here. That's just the way that it is. But the Hawks haven't really been blown out in any games so far. But there's way too many people on the Hawks here, man. It is great public hysteria, right?
I got a nice little prop bet I like.
Lots of home cooking on Mitch's video picks. I have no idea what that even means. I live in Hawaii. We don't have any teams. So I have no idea what that means.
Do we have that article on the site about gentlemen's clubs and how that affects players in that city? Is that on the website?
Yeah, it's on Pick Dogs.
Because it was funny, when I went to visit my mortgage broker yesterday, he said it'd be cool to see a study about players going into certain cities like Atlanta and how they play after, Yeah, I said, wow. I said, we already have something like that.
You have it on Pick Dogs.
Yeah, I told him to check out the website.
Yep, it's under, I think, analytics or something, tab like that. That's something like that. Yeah, I think the more I see these comments, the more I'm liking the Bucks. I don't know. Kind of sometimes you wish you had those picks to do over again, those videos.
Well, that's your first impression of a game.
Yep. Home teams. Yeah, obviously you haven't watched me the last 14 years. pick dogs, the dog of the day for 14 years. It's like, this guy's just bad guesser. There's a lot of bad guessers out there, right? I mean, just especially about me. Like these people have no clue, man. Zero clue. I like the people that have like suggestions for my business. It's like, show me that you've had any kind of success, doing what you're saying to do, and maybe I would listen. But it's like to just hand out these stupid comments. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Anyways, we got a lot of games today. Sure to hit the thumbs up. Sure to hit the like button. I noticed that since I started saying that every 5 minutes, we've gotten a lot more likes. So we just need to remind people. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. Hit it twice. Hit it 3 times. Vote early, vote often. So anyways, we got the Hawks and the Bucks. I gave out the Hawks in the video, and I gotta say, man, it's like there's too much love out there right now for the Hawks. I didn't realize there was all this love for the Hawks because the first game, so many people were on the Bucks. I mean, the public was just all over the Bucks in that first game.
I don't agree with that.
No, I know, because you have bad information. We've been through this.
I don't want to argue with you today because you're not in a good mood.
Well, I am in a good mood, but the thing is that we've been through this for months. Is that you can't tell me where your information comes from, right?
Well, no, I'm just saying
so it's bad.
History of how the Hawks played, you would assume from people watching them.
The Bucks are. Giannis is like the most popular player in the world, and I mean, this guy's on like 60 Minutes and stuff. He's the most popular player in the world, like one of the most popular players in the world. The Hawks are kind of like an afterthought team. No way. There's no way you could possibly convince me that the team that had the best record in the NBA the last 2 seasons and have one of the most popular players weren't the most public play, especially when you look around social media and you see that everybody was on the Bucks. Everybody.
I guess the only way we could really figure it out is to make a phone call to one of the, like an MGM or whatever, and find out what their handle was on either side.
We should do that. But I'm going to tell you, the public was all over the Bucks in the first game. It was clear. I mean, on social media, which is where you find public opinion, that is what it is. It's like I said, yesterday, and I say it all the time. It's what has more clout, the New York Times Food Critic or Yelp? And it's Yelp.
I think public opinion is based on what happens on the floor.
But you're looking at bad information, which has clearly been defined as bad information over the course of the last 6 months. I mean, we've clearly identified that it's bad information and it has very little meaning whatsoever.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about how they perform on the court and what the people see. They see them upsetting the Sixers and I don't know.
Yeah, but a public favorite is always going to be a public favorite. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys win 3 games a year. People still bet on them, man. It's like they're still the Dallas Cowboys.
Milwaukee Bucks aren't the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Yankees.
I mean, people were still humping up on the Patriots last year, even though Tom Brady was long gone. I mean,
it's a Belichick bet.
No, it's the Patriots. It's like you don't understand the public. The public doesn't dig deep enough to even see Belichick. They see the Patriots. And the public doesn't dig deep enough to see all those other things, the Hawks winning this or doing that. The public sees Giannis. That is as public as it gets, right? It's like the public doesn't dig that deep. The public says Yankees. The public says Cubs. The public says Dodgers.
How about the Cubs last
night?
Lakers,
Celtics, Giants, New York Giants.
Dodgers were flat last night.
Zach Davies no hits, you certainly got some issues. But I would say, Zach Davies throws up the donut on you, it's time to maybe rethink the strategy a little bit.
Something's not working.
Something's not working. Boy, Davies has really got some good stuff going.
Of course, that's the big dog that hit yesterday, the Cubs. But none of the Pirates hit too.
I had a few, and I had the Indians also.
Indians, yep, that was another one. I took the plus 1.5.
I think I was the only one that had the Indians.
I had the plus 1.5.
Yeah,
so I didn't get the. I didn't get the payout on
that. Doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it was a 2-1 game, I think, in the Sixers. It was late. It was a 1-run game.
It was a tie game the whole way, is what it was, and it was exactly the way that we called it. It was exactly the way that we called it. It was a tight game, getting late, and then the Minnesota bullpen came in, and it was basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for Indians bats, and that's pretty much what happened. But, anyways.
We're on basketball.
Yeah. So we got the Hawks and the Bucks. What do you guys think about this thing? Like I said, I gave out the Hawks in my video. I can't change the video, but what I can say is that I would say on a confidence scale, it's about a 3 out of 10.
For me, I'm going to go with the under as a strong play. I got a 226. I think it's 225.5 currently. I think you're going to see a more focused defense from the Milwaukee Bucks like they did later in the Nets series. I think you're going to see the Hawks also play a stingy type of defense. I like Drew Holiday to score the first bucket. Just, I like first touchdown scores. I like first NBA scores. So I'm going to take Drew Holiday at plus 550 for $50 just for some fun.
And for me, I'm going to take the Hawks. It's just too many points. This is getting close to the finals here. This is just way too many points. Still disrespect on the Hawks. And look, the Bucks are 0-8 ATS. Last 8 versus a team with a losing record. 8 points is way too many at this point in the NBA. So give me the 8 points. I'm not saying the Hawks win it outright again, but 8's too many, and they'll keep it closer than 8. Give me the Hawks plus the 8.
God, I'm just seeing this exuberant confidence, though, from the Hawks backers, and I'm just not seeing the Bucks backers out there. And I just don't think Vegas wants to give up Friday night money across the board here with, all these minus 300 favorites in baseball tonight. I don't know. There's got to be something's got to give here, right?
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give.
I'm tired of these favorites.
It was like
panties in a bunch.
I'm super proud that I was able to hit a plus 400 profit on 3 games yesterday when the world was humping up on the minus 1.5 favorites laying odds and runs. To me, it's like one of my proudest moments in handicapping of the last year. Is this when you see all these people humping up on the Astros run line and the Blue Jays run line, ridiculous games, right? Just ridiculous.
Well, the Royals didn't work out for me, and the Orioles didn't work out for me. So there was some hurt yesterday.
Oh, definitely.
And they had Tigers. The Tigers didn't come through.
No, the Tigers didn't come through for me either, but I won so much on everything else that it didn't matter. I mean, I had the Indians were a huge payer, and so were the Pirates. The Indians were a big one. They were like plus 160 against a team, that stinks. I mean, that was
Fading Carlos Martinez, I like that.
I didn't even understand that. Oh, Carlos Martinez. Oh my God.
Anyway, today will be hopefully better.
Yeah, Keller was hideous. He wasn't bad. He wasn't terrible. He was hideous. Couldn't find the plate. There's nothing to me worse than the guys that can't find the plate. It's like I don't mind the guys. Well, I don't like it when they give up the grand slam on the meatball over the middle of the plate, but I would way rather see them give up the grand slam with the meatball over the plate than walk in a run.
Yeah, I hate that.
I hate the walk in a run.
I think it was the Angels game the other day where they walked in, the bases loaded.
Do it all the time. It happens all the time. It's ridiculous.
Just throw it over the plate and take your chances.
I wonder how many runs get walked in a year in Major League Baseball, and how many of those are like the winning run. A lot. Seems to happen many
Yep.
times. What do you guys got for sale today?
For me, I'm going to try. I had a rare losing day yesterday. I'm going to try to get back on track today. I got my NBA game of the year. If you like my total of the year, you're going to love my game of the year today. Get it for $30 at pickdogs.com for your picks.
And for me, off a nice winning day yesterday. So can't have steak today, so definitely can't make it a steak Friday. So it's just a fantastic Friday. I got 2 MLB, 1 NBA. Jump aboard. Perfect opportunity to kick off our weekend strong and continue our winning days.
How about Smoothie Friday? I could go for a strawberry.
Because I can eat a little more than a smoothie, so it's definitely going to be. I'm going to have a nice piece of grilled salmon.
I like to put a little Parmesan on my salmon.
Oh, you're one of those covered in mayo and then sprinkle Parmesan on top?
Just a little bit of Parmesan.
Just a little bit of Parmesan?
Great Parmesan. It just gives a little flavor.
Who walks the most in baseball? What teams?
Probably Tampa Bay, Rays, Oakland A's, maybe.
I'll tell you one thing. It's the two teams that figure to get the most calls. It just is what it is.
Oh, I thought it was the
Yankees
most.
and Dodgers.
Yep, it's the Yankees and the Dodgers walk the
Yankees
most.
and Dodgers. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Did you see the
call.
All right, so they were terrible yesterday, right? The Royals, Keller was awful. But the thing is that did you see the difference in the strike zone for the Yankees and the Royals? I mean,
Nope.
it was like anything remotely close for the Yankees was a strike. Anything, and the Royals, they threw them right over the plate and they were balls.
Thought maybe the home plate umpire had the Yankees -1.5.
I don't know. Anyways, we go to Major League Baseball, and we got a 16-game schedule today. Got a doubleheader in New York. I'm sure the Phillies are thrilled getting to play 2 road games since they're such a good road team. Let's see.
It's Nola and Taiwan Walker in that first game. Right?
Boy, this is a lousy site. I tried to find that walks thing. I mean, this site's just terrible. It's just, you want to talk about clickbait. They don't even take you to the article that says you're going to. Teamrankings.com. I mean, I'll tell you what, they're off my list. You clickbaited me. You got me once. Congratulations. You'll never get another click from me ever again. I feel so used for a click.
This is the worst. You click on something, it's like, what the? Where are we?
Anyways, we've got Mets and Phillies game 1. It's Walker against Nola. Nola is a dog. Got the Milwaukee Brewers at -290 against the Colorado Rockies. So the Brewers are 42-23. So if you're laying -290, you're going to have to be a lot better than that. It's basically the way the math works on it. If anyone wants me to walk through the math on these odds, on these games, on what a team is projected to be their record and the win probability, I'll walk you guys through exactly why these are unbettable and why you hear me say Detroit Tigers in my video. You got the Blue Jays against the Orioles, and the Blue Jays are -245 against the Orioles at +205 with Matt Harvey. And you've got the Red Sox, home dog against the Yankees after beating up the Yankees in the Bronx. And then you've got the one where they really roasted me on YouTube today. The Tigers against the Astros. Framber Valdez on the mound here against Willie Peralta, who, all right, he didn't look so good in Los Angeles last time out, but here he's at home. And Framber has been pretty hot. 1.67 ERA. Brian?
Yeah, for me, it has to open up your eyes a little bit when Aaron Nolas get plus money. To me, it seems like, and usually they disrespect Taijuan Walker, but I think the Mets are the easy call here at minus 135 or so. Walker's 6-3, 2.42 ERA. I think something's wrong with Nola. I'm going to take the Mets here. It should be easy. And then I'm going to take a little flyer here with the Colorado Rockies. Corbin Burns, I think, has had 2 rough starts in a row. John Gray has elbow issues, but he's usually a consistent starter. I'm going to take the Colorado Rockies plus 200.
What did you peek over my shoulder?
Mets and Rockies for me. Game one.
Mets and Rockies for me. I'll take Taijuan Walker and give me the Rockies. John Gray. Rockies are playing the better ball right now. They're 6-4 in their last 10 games, and I'm not laying 290 with Corbin Burns.
They did get that elusive 6th road win. 6-28 on the road this season. So
then let's even it up, get a nice 7. They got to get the extra point.
Mitch has the run line. He has the minus 1.5 throwers.
What, with this one?
I'm just teasing.
I'm going to put my hard-earned money anywhere near this. I'm not the one playing the plus 1.5 with the Indians. It's so much safer.
Hey, it could have worked out that way. It was right where I thought it would be.
How did that 1.5 work out for you in the Tigers game? It didn't matter, did it?
No.
Yeah. And you didn't have a chance at the big money, right? You didn't have a chance.
But I didn't lose any money on the Tigers. That was plus
so when you go to the big slot machine, right, the big one, the one that really pays the big money, and it's 3 coins. Do you put in 1 coin, or do you put in 3?
Back in the day, I might have only put 1 coin in if I only had 1 coin. But today, I'd put 3 coins in. I'd put all 3.
The full 75 cents.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I might not have had 75 cents.
Or 15 cents on the nickel slot. It's funny, the nickel slots are never really nickel slots, right? It's always like $7 to $10.
The expensive ones are like the $10 slots or whatever.
No. The nickel slots are the most expensive.
You need 75 nickels per spin.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's more than that. If you play like I do, it's like $30.
Because they got these new games that are like, look, you can win 4,854 ways. And
yep.
Like,
I got every pay line covered, backwards, forwards, sideways. I only play slots for the big jackpot. I don't think about I'm not gonna maintain and cash out. I'm either going to win the big jackpot or a substantial amount of money, or I'm going to lose. I'm their ideal customer. I see the bells, I see whatever. This is how it works in a casino, like how they decide what slot machine goes where. It's like if the slot machine is this size, right, it's got to pay X amount. If the slot machine is this size, it only has to pay X amount because it only takes up that much of the casino floor. So this one, they say, this one makes $20 an hour, except when Mitch is playing it, it makes $140 an hour. That's the way they figure it. It's like, well, normally it was going to be about $16 an hour, but this guy plays. He stinks. It's slots. He might be the worst slot player ever. He's our ideal customer. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I might lose 17 out of 20 times I play a slot machine, but those 3 times I win, I make way more than I lose in those 17. I swing for the fences, man. I swing for the fence. I'm the guy they leave sitting there on the floor when the bells are ringing and things are going crazy. I am that guy. I love the smell of money in the morning.
I can smell bacon.
Man, I was in the hot tub last night, and I was listening to the radio out there, Sirius XM. Sometimes you just get like a song you just haven't heard in forever, man. I heard Kenny Rogers. What was his band called? First Edition. That song, they have that song is called I'm Just Dropping In to Check on the Condition of My Condition. Song's awesome. I think that was his first #1 hit. I think it's like a rockin', You ever hear that song?
Nope.
Oh man, you gotta check it out. I'm just dropping in to check on the condition of my condition.
I haven't heard that song in years.
Oh, it's freaking awesome. Really good song. Anyways, back to these square pegs here. Rod, you gonna parlay up these 3 giant favorites? It's a safer bet. Just kidding. Yes, a 3-team parlay is always safe.
What are we in? This first time slot? The one where I said Mets?
We already gave out the first time slots already. You haven't announced the second ones yet.
Oh, we went through these already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first ones we did. We went.
Right. I like the Tigers.
Did we get to the tie? Yeah, we did.
We did.
All right.
Yep.
I just couldn't get there today with the Tigers.
So, it was funny because yesterday I was listening to the Yankee game, right? And I talked about Manny Machado, and people were telling me how he's overpaid and all this stuff. Remember, I was talking about that on the show. And I was listening, and it was the Yankees against the Royals. It was yesterday. I was out on the golf course. I had the game on the radio. I was listening to it while I played golf. And they say this about Jamison Talion. Listen to this one. Jamison Talion was picked second in the Major League Baseball draft, in between Bryce Harper and Manny Machado.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Bryce Harper was 1, Talion was 2, and Machado was 3. Number 5 in that draft was Drew Pomerantz. Number 7 was Matt Harvey. 8 was Delino DeShields Jr. Most of these guys you haven't even heard of. Chris Sale went 13th to the White Sox in that same draft. That Talion went 2nd. Then Yasmani Grandal went 12th in that draft. Dylan Covey, remember him? He went 14th. Then Mike Foltynewicz went 19th in that draft. Christian Yelich went 23rd in that draft. It's crazy, right? And just a lot of guys you never heard of. Noah Syndergaard went in the 2nd round of that draft. Well, he went in the 1st round, but it was the supplemental picks, 38th. Jamison Talion was 2nd. Asher Wojciechowski went 41st. Nick Castellanos went 44th in that draft. All of those guys, I would rather have than Jamison Talion.
Well, was he picked out of high school?
Jamison Talion, he was picked. Yep. The Woodlands.
Yeah, I bet, that's a longer projection.
Yeah, but so is Machado. Machado's from Miami, and he came out. He was came right out of high school too, and so was Bryce Harper. They were all right out of high school. Then you go to Christian Colon, came out of Cal State Fullerton. Drew Pomerantz from Ole Miss. Matt Harvey from UNC. Delino DeShields out of high school. Grandal, Miami. Chris Sale, Florida Gulf Coast. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting tidbit.
Yep.
My wife hit a royal flush on my machine playing once quarter after I gave her my machine to play for 5. Oh, man. She got 62.50. The progressive was 17.38. Ouch. That's like playing the plus 1.5 right there. That's exactly what that is.
Burn.
Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Helps us a ton. We appreciate you guys.
Well, at least it was your wife and not somebody else. Right?
Oh, my wife.
Somebody else sneaks in.
It wasn't
right
my.
You get up and play, and somebody else sneaks in, and they first spin, and they're like, ding, 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 ding.
My wife
ding,
has
like,
never
no.
lost. My wife's never lost money at the casino, ever.
I try to always stop them on the head.
My wife has never lost. When she wins, she wins. When she loses my money. It's a very good system.
Nice.
It's a very good system. Got the Rays and the Angels. You've got the Reds and the Braves, the Marlins and the Nationals, the Rangers and the Royals. Oh, that's going to be a gem. And the White Sox and the Mariners. And I got to say, the White Sox own the Mariners, man. They absolutely own them. I'm a White Sox fan. I can just tell you that's the team they beat up on the most.
For me in that grouping, I'm going to take the Miami Marlins with Pablo Lopez. It's quite a hefty price, but I think it's a high price for a reason. The books would rather not see you on the Marlins and steer you towards the Nationals. I think Lopez, that's another gem. That's the one I like in that time slot.
You don't think the Texas Rangers are better than their 27-48 record? Because that's something right in your wheelhouse to say normally in these situations.
I like the Texas Rangers there today.
I'm shocked that wasn't.
I was thinking about more for VIP later. I want to take a look at that, see how that line marinates.
I mean, 21 games under 500, laying minus 120. I mean, that's Bittler.
You're laying minus 120 for a reason, I'm sure.
Well, they're playing the Royals. They're 7 games under 500.
Royals are coming off of a Yankee series.
Mike Minor.
Mike
Minor making his triumphant return to Texas, to Arlington. Rod, you like any of these games?
And these ones I like the over in the Angels and Rays game. I think we see a whole pile of runs. They like to score runs in that one. They've hit the over, I believe, in 3-1 in their meetings, in their 4 meetings this year. So I like the over in that one. And then I'm going to take a shot with the Mariners here over the White Sox. The White Sox haven't looked so great lately. And he's pitched 2 solid games. His last couple out. Mariners were 8-2 their last 10. I'm going to take a shot. Lefty versus lefty.
I thought Kikuchi was a righty.
No, he's not.
No, he's a lefty.
Lefty?
Yeah, he's a lefty. So.
Of course he is.
I'm going to take a shot with the Mariners there.
I think if they're going to win a game, it'll be that first one for Mariners.
They're 1-2 against the White Sox this year, I believe. So they have beat them once. They beat them last game, 8-4.
Sure to hit the thumbs up.
Turn your notification bells off.
Turn your notification bells on. I like that. I get a lot of messages, emails. I'm not getting notifications. I always ask that same question. Are your notifications on? I've also get a lot of questions about like the YouTube Premium. I can't access the YouTube Premium. You need to look at your receipt and look at the last time you paid, because if your subscription expired, well, they're not going to give you access. I have nothing to do with the billing on that.
Should be automatic renewal, though.
It should be, but a lot of people, what they do is they eliminate their payment source, like right out of the bat, because they don't want it to auto-renew, right? So they eliminate their payment source. Then they wonder why it didn't auto-renew. Oh, am I excited about the new site stuff. Can't wait to show you guys. Maybe next week. Okay. I like the White Sox here. I'm going to look at the alternative run lines here. It's hard because Kikuchi has been decent and the White Sox are missing so many guys. But at the same time, Philip Humber threw a perfect game against the Seattle Mariners for the White Sox. Who's been no-hit the most, do you think? The Mariners or the Rays?
Mariners or the who?
Mariners or the Rays. Who's been no-hit the most? I don't know, man. What team has been no-hit the most? Yankees. But they've been around the longest.
Yeah, I was just going to say they've been around the longest. Yeah.
I'm surprised the Phillies haven't been no-hit.
Who's been no-hit the most times this week? Oh, the Dodgers by Zach Davies. It's like the one day Brian doesn't have Davies. He's like, damn it.
I was thinking, I was like, Christ, the only dog
I tried to talk you onto him yesterday.
I mean, normally I would be on a team coming off of a series against the Dodgers, off a rival series against
the crappiest pitcher on the board against the defending World Series champs, and that's his Bittler.
And I think it was I messed up.
Bueller finally lost after years and years.
Wow.
I don't like the Cubs today either. It's just Arrieta's a bomb.
The Dodgers have also thrown the most no-hitters, 26. They've had some great pitchers.
They had some good pitchers.
They've had some really good pitchers.
Sandy Koufax, Oral Hershiser.
Kershaw, Fernando.
Yeah.
Don Drysdale. They've had some great pitchers. What site is this? Huh. Who even knew? Boy, this is another lousy article. Man, just give me the answer, that you say your article is about. Unbelievable, man. That's all you can count on for this sort of stuff, to just give you the list. And that is the... so the number one most no-hit team is the Marlins, the Royals, and the Diamondbacks, followed by the Rockies, the Mariners, and the Brewers, the Blue Jays, Rangers, Nationals, Rays, Astros, Mets, Cubs, Angels, Yankees, Padres, Cardinals, Twins, Reds, Pirates, Red Sox, Indians, White Sox, A's, Tigers, Orioles, Giants, Braves, Dodgers, the second least no-hit team. And what team has been no-hit the least, Brian?
I guess it's the Phillies, huh? Because you didn't mention that.
It's the Phillies.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because they've had some crappy teams.
Oh, they've had some really lousy teams. They've had some really bad teams. Yeah, nuts, right? I'm just looking at this White Sox. I'll see if we can get on the alternative run lines here. But against Kikuchi, I really don't even love the alternative run lines. I'm just going to pass on it. I'm going to take a Ruffalo on that one.
Yeah, you have to.
Got a Ruffalo that one. Yeah, the Dodgers, man. Zach Davies comes to town and beats you up. That's pretty.
Yeah.
So when they got the no-hitter, because Davies didn't go the distance, obviously. But so Craig Kimbrell's on the mound, and he gets mobbed like he's thrown the no-hitter at the end of the game. Odd. They just didn't know what to do. Just like Twins bettors yesterday lost. And the Twins, again, favorite here, minus 130. Got the Cardinals, Pirates, Giants, A's, Padres, Diamondbacks. Ooh, only minus 290 on Chris Paddock. And the Dodgers, minus 170 against Gonzalez with Jake Arrieta. Ugh. That's a yuck. What do you like, Brian?
That's all yuck. Yeah, for me, I guess in that game, with the Cubs-Dodgers, I think I'm going to lean towards the over 9.5. You got two crappy pitchers in there, and the Dodgers got embarrassed yesterday. You would think their bats would wake up a little bit today. And I'm going to take the Diamondbacks just out of value and spite for the Padres. I don't see how Paddock is almost minus 300. That's crazy. So I'll take a shot with the D-backs here.
You think there's any value? Like, a lot of people will parlay up all these big favorites. Do you think there's any value in just playing every one of these big dogs?
No.
I'm going to do it. How much is it going to
cost? I thought you were going to say all the favorites.
No. No, I'm not going to parlay them. I'm just going to play them. If you're plus 200 or better, right? So if we play Diamondbacks, there's not even that many of them that are this big. Diamondbacks, Tigers, Orioles, Rockies. That's all it's going to take, right?
Yeah, I would say if you did that all season, you would turn a profit.
Yeah, $1,200.
Well,
we could do it today,
plus
Friday.
200 or higher.
$1,200. What's $1,200 amongst friends?
Because you just got to go 2 and 2.
What if we did 150 on each? Would that be the safer bet, Brian? Because Brian likes the safer bet.
I would go 100 on each all season.
All right, then I would go 200. So we'll go. You got to take whatever Brian would bet and just double it.
Except for my big NBA bets, that don't have to double that. I get myself in deep enough. I'm still feeling that Nets and Bucks.
It's okay. It happens. I lost one of my biggest losses in football was Seattle against Green Bay in that playoff game. That Seattle ended up winning. They kicked the onside kick off the guy's chest to get the win, but I lost that game because they didn't cover, and that was really a hideous loss. That was a really bad one. But you know what? I bounced back like that same day and hit like 4 other games, like college hoops or something. Didn't matter. It didn't feel good at the time. How about the sinking feeling? Like when you bet and you get the sinking feeling? Where it's like, you're dead, but you still...
I never give up. It's usually with 20 seconds left or 5 seconds in the game to go or something like that.
No, man. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know. You're just done. And it's like... It's worse, and then these ridiculous calls happen, on top of it, and they kind of like. Anyways, we go to the NHL. We've got the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 170 favorites here against the Islanders. Game 7, right?
Game 7.
Well, here's my chance to watch a NHL hockey game. If the Islanders win, I'll be able to watch the Stanley Cup Finals. If they don't win, well, it's a flat-out boycott. Rod, am I boycotting or watching?
For me, well, it depends. It depends if Kucherov plays. We still have no answer whether.
So you think one guy? Okay, so we're in the conference finals. Okay, Game 7. Of a conference finals, okay, 2 teams that have gotten the best of the best of their conference, right? One guy is going to make the difference between making it to the Stanley Cup final.
Yes.
One guy can make that big of a difference.
He's the lead guy on their power play, and if he's not there, they look like hot diggity dog shit, and I'll take the Islanders because if he's not there, I'm taking the Islanders.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
These are professional hockey players. For one guy at this level to make that big of a difference, then your entire team is a fraud.
Sometimes I like it if a guy's going to miss it because then other people will step up.
Problem is I don't have the guy to step up in his shoes. You're filling that guy's shoes, and he's the best. So for me, I'm just going to take the under. You're definitely going to be a battle. I see this just like last night's game, 3-2 at the worst. So give me the under 5 in this one. Nice plus money. It's going to be a battle. The Lightning goalie is going to stand on his head. He ain't going to let in a whole pile of too many goals. Give me the under.
That's it. I think you stole my pick. I'm sending you an email. I love the under in tonight's game. I pushed yesterday at the 5, but I think you got to go with the 5 again for the plus payout. It's much better than laying all that juice at the 5.5. I think it's going to be a hard-hitting, crazy defensive game. I love the under tonight.
Maybe I'll have more information on the VIP show on if he's in or out or a side on that one. But right now, it's just too hard to take a side. Just can't.
Huh.
More than likely the chance win.
I'm going to say Kucherov plays, and I'm taking the Islanders. Because you've convinced me that the Lightning are a fraud. A shell of a team.
It's what I said yesterday, but I don't want to say
it's a game of 3-card Monty.
I don't want to say the F word again.
It's a house of cards.
Yeah, we've been we haven't said any bad words in a while.
Be sure to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up.
Fonzie. We should get, that's what we need to get is a Fonzie bobblehead that does the thumbs. I wonder if it's available.
You need to give the fake smile.
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's not a great card, but it has some gems in it. So.
If anyone has a Fonzie bobblehead and wants to send me one, shoot me an email, mitch@pickdogs.com. I'll trade you a hat or something for it. That's for sure.
Autograph hat.
I'll autograph it. I'll do whatever the hell you want. I want that Fonzie bobblehead.
I used to have a Fonzie poster. My old
Fonzie
apartment.
bobblehead. I'm looking it up. Oh my! It's all they have is so the style that Rod has. Those bobbleheads there, they have those with the thumbs up. I'm gonna have to get one. Oh wait, they got it. Oh wait, who's this? Oh, they do have a Fonzie. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh, I'm getting it for sure. It's got the thumbs up. I want it with 2 thumbs up though. Hey, I want it to go like this. Oh, this one's awesome. The Fonz is the best. I gotta get the Fonz. I'm getting it right now. I don't even care. Anyways, you got any parlays while I'm ordering my Fonz bobblehead?
Yeah, for me, my parlay is going to be the under in the NBA game tonight, along with the New York Mets on the money line in Game 1 and the Miami Marlins on the money line.
Oh, this is perfect. It's a bobble arm. I don't even care. They would say best offer. I don't even want to get involved. Oh, it's such a bad one, too. It doesn't even look like him. It's not even close. It doesn't. It looks like Alec Baldwin. Oh, how awesome is that? We could put somebody else's face on there if we wanted to. I'm sure we'd get sued. Oh, you know what it is? Let's see. Anyways, you guys give out your parlays while I'm doing this Fonzie. Oh, they got a Fonzie action figure, too. Oh, man, they got so much Fonzie gear. Maybe we should just get the action figure. It's got both thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Not the bobblehead. I'm just gonna get the action figure. It's too good to. It's too good to be true. Did we do our parlays? Hello?
Hey.
I can't hear Brian.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
the problem.
I'm sorry, I got mine out.
All right, Rod, you got yours?
Yeah, we're going to take the Hawks plus the 8. We're going to take the Rockies on the money line. And we're going to take the Angels game over.
Oh, man, is this thing awesome. It's got both thumbs up just like this. It's an action figure. We're going to put him right here next to Elvis. We're going to call him Fonzie. I'm taking the Islanders. I'm parlaying it up with the Detroit Tigers. And I'm also going to take the Tigers, Islanders, reverse puck line, and but if Kucherov doesn't play, I'll have a plan B then. If Kucherov plays, I'll take the Islanders with the Tigers and with the let's see, can we throw in here who's nasty? Boy, what a lousy card this is. And the Rockies. So Rockies, Tigers, and the Islanders if Kucherov plays. If Kucherov doesn't play, it'll be the Rockies, the Tigers, and the Mets game 1. Taiwan Walker. What do you think of that?
I like my parlay better.
All right. It's okay.
Yours has a better payout.
I'm so excited about this Fonzie doll. I don't think I've ever.
How long to ship it to you? A month?
It usually takes a couple days. Oh my God! They have a picture. It's even better. It's a Christmas tree ornament. It's just Fonzie doing this.
You probably could get the real Fonz to do a cutout clip and said, "Make sure you hit the thumbs up." He'd probably do that for you.
Do I want it in the original packaging? All right. Thanks everyone for joining us. The font says hit the thumbs up. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you. I'm going to try and act more professional tomorrow. So will these guys. Let's make it a winning day.